Hello, everybody. Welcome to what is this Saturday morning already? The messages of love from above. And as always, so excited to see what messages are going to come through from Spirit for us today. Before we get into the readings, I do love to send out love energy to the world. So if you'd like to join me in doing that, I more than welcome that. Whether you're watching this on replay or live, we can join together in this moment because there is no time and no space with love energy. So I'm going to take a big deep breath and come back to right here, right now. Just let that love flow into our heart and fill us up and flow out to the world, knowing that we are unconditionally loved. We are made of unconditional love. We unconditionally love the world, and the world is unconditional love. And if you yourself are in need of love in this moment, for your heart, for your mind, your body, for a situation, a relationship, a loved one, whatever it may be, we also send this love to you and surround you in that situation. Just take it in like a big hug from the universe, knowing you are unconditionally loved. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining me and doing that and allowing the space to send that love out. And real quick, before we get into the actual readings, I always like to make sure everyone knows that I do have a weekly drawing for a personal recorded reading. This, I do it on Mondays. And so 2 days left. You have today and tomorrow, all the way until midnight on Sunday to enter. And here's the video on how you can do that. It's actually commenting on this specific video. So just check it out. And if you're interested, go ahead and comment there and we'll see if you win. Also, happy March. I can't believe it's March 4th already. Hopefully this year doesn't fly by like last year, but if it does, it does, all for a reason. But we do have the March readings out as well. This is the playlist that I just posted. So if you haven't checked out your month of March, be sure to do that if that calls you to do that. And if you've already checked your sun sign, if you want to check, like, what are my emotions going to be like in March? Check out your moon sign. If, like, what about love? Your Venus sign, what about struggles and, uh, wonderful experiences with male energy? Mars, what's your Mars sign? If you want to know about communication and that type of, like, how is communication going to go between me and another? Check out your Mercury. It's wonderful. Each of the planets represent like a window looking out into our life, and they're in different places, so they show us different things. So I like that. We can always use as much information as we can to be in the know, right? And then we did put out a pick a card on Wednesday. What new territory are you walking toward? So you can check that out too. There'll be a new pick a card coming out tomorrow morning, and it will actually be about it's going to be a full moon alert because we have a full moon coming up here on Tuesday. I think it's in Virgo. I think it's Virgo, but I know I do too many readings. But check it out if you feel so inclined. So if you have already subscribed, if you haven't hit the your notification area in your settings and don't have all selected, just be sure to do that if you don't want to miss out on any of those that come out. So I like it. All right. So enough blabbing. I know. Let's get into the readings. Let me just get my desktop set up here real quick. And if you are new to my channel, new to these readings, how we handle the free readings is we do go in order, first come, first serve. And the chat is the list. I just go down in order. You put your question out there. If you don't want to put your business out there, you can ask for a general reading. Spirit knows what you are wanting, and they'll give you specific. We'll pull cards, and they will know, what it is. Um, I like that. And then if you make a donation, I do honor that energy exchange and I step out of the free readings, complete those. I go deeper into those. The free readings, I pull one or two cards to try to get through as many free readings as I can. But the donations, I do honor that energy. So I go deeper in for those too. If you want to make a donation, you can do it by the super chat down below. YouTube does take a third of that. So if you want to make a donation another way, I do have Venmo, Cash App, Square, and PayPal. All of that's in the linked comment, and then also in the description box of the video. So there it goes, blah, blah, blah. And then we will get going in here. I do have a donation. Thank you so much, me, 888. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. And all right. So, okay, and then you're also curious there. Okay, I was getting two different messages, but that's because you're asking an additional question. So let's take a look here. Okay, so their current thoughts and feelings. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit has. I am still using these wonderful Santa Muerta Book of the Dead tarot. They all have these skeletons on them, which represent the connection to our ancestors and, people in our life. So I like them. So don't be scared about them. They're not evil. They're actually quite connected to the spirit world, the beings of unconditional love and light. So, question one, um, thoughts and feelings. You have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles represents like a stable outside world. And so they see this stabilized type of worth. Um, so, with that, that means that they see you as someone who's portrays themselves as confident, and they're like, "Oh, okay, well, they like you." It's not arrogance. Arrogance is I can do everything better than everyone else. Confidence is you know what you do well, and you don't, mix what does they call it? Mix words around it, or what? Mince words around it. You do what you're going to do, and boom. So I like it. The also thoughts seem to be changing here because they've got the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Eight of Swords represents like our own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that make us feel limited and bound and restricted. And of course, everyone's perception of us is a mirror of themselves. So when we ask, what does this person think about me? Well, they're seeing themselves in you, and they're only seeing the things really in you that they find in themselves. So it really tells you a lot. When we ask, what is their perception of me? It's like, well, that's really their perception of themselves they're seeing in the mirror of you. If that makes sense. So they're seeing this working through of their own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that are restricting them from feeling this way. And this is new thoughts, new beliefs. So they are cutting away things. You're being this mirror for them, showing how when they have beliefs, limiting beliefs about themselves, how they can feel restricted and not confident in some things. And so you're triggering some wonderful reflection in them. And so that's for them. And then for Evan, that you're mentioning here, your mentor, um, how are uh, how are they viewing you? Again, you know, looking at themselves, but they see here that you have been on this journey about removing blocks from your life, energetic blocks, and really learning to step into your power. The nine is this, inner journey, being the hermit number. And so The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, and also the reflection in the outside world. So they understand, they get that it takes time for our inner journey to make its way out to the outside world, because we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out. So they do this, they understand this, with this energies that are coming in here, that you've been working on this, you're removing blocks and you're moving forward through things. And I kind of feel like their view of you is uh, trying to have you simmer down, and go, have patience with yourself. You will uh, move through it. It will show itself in the outside world. Just be patient, grasshopper, is what I feel is coming through there. So that's what they have for you. Me, 888. Yeah, I like it. I like it there. Oh, very good. Hey, Pratik, I do see your question. I know sometimes YouTube will like delay and you can't, and it's like, it didn't take my question. It didn't take my question. I definitely see it there, so I'll eventually get down there. But just so that it doesn't seem like you're spamming, just know that I do see it, so you don't have to put it another time there. Save you that fun battle with YouTube. All right. So again, thank you so much, Renee, for your donation. All right. All right. So I don't have any other donations. So I'm going to jump in to the free readings. And at the very top of the list, we've got Spiritual Gifts Diva. So let's take a look here. You want to know why uh, uh, Ri- uh, I'm going to call him H because I'm just going to murder that name because I know I'm not going to say it right. So why are they inviting you for a meditation? And how will your experience be with that? Are you aligned and can you accept his proposal? Let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know around this situation here? Okay. So those two. All right. So the you have the 9 of Pentacles here, which this is the 9, right? Yep, it is the 9. They have them on the side there. So 9 of Pentacles, there is this finding wholeness and completeness within oneself. The 9 is the hermit's journey. So it has to do with this. The reason why they're asking and inviting you here has to do with the journey they're on of expanding their worth in relation to the outside world. So they're finding this wholeness on the inside, but they're trying to share things, which is interesting because we have the magician energy, which is action, movement, manifestation, and I feel like they're inviting you just because they're trying to activate some energy within themselves. It feels like they're being nudged out of their hermit's cave and they're wanting to have interaction. And they feel safe with you. They feel this comfort. They feel this. Um, I'm gonna say they don't feel vulnerable. It's like your energy is a safe space, and they don't feel like it'll draw them away from this journey that they've been going on the inside. And so they feel like when they're inviting you to this meditation, it allows them to be more open. It allows them to share. And so I like this. Um, it feels like equalness, which is great because I feel like they've been on this really deep spiritual journey, and they feel like because what they feel from your energy, they're like, this will benefit us both. And I don't feel like you're going to bring down their energy, that you're going to help maintain it or expand it, and likewise. And so I feel like there's this um just a wonderful trusting energy around it. So I would say yes, that um check out the meditation with them and allow it to not be something that draws into the human fears and the human, lower vibrational energies of what do they think, blah, 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 blah. Go in it knowing that it's energy of two, spiritual individuals that want to connect deeper spiritually, and that the energy will, each of your energy will help you do that. So that's what I feel like they're bringing in there for you. So that's what they have. So many blessings for you, spiritual gifts, Diva. And I'm excited to see what comes from that wonderful meditation. So many blessings to you. All right, Angel Bliss, you'll be the next free reading, but I did get a donation here. And let me take a look here. All right, let me just take a look here. I think like the name on the Cash App that came through is different. So let me take a look here. Let me just scroll up and see. I think you said it says lucky stars. So if you have not posted a question yet, if you don't mind just posting it down below. I'm trying to scroll through here to see if I see your name anywhere. Ah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you, lucky stars. All right, there you are. So you'd like a general reading? Absolutely. Let's see what Spirit would like you to know right now. And thank you so much for your donation. Greatly appreciate that. All right, I want those. Any others? All right, and that one. So we start off here. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. So, what a wonderful transformative time in your outside world that you're going through here. I really love the Ten of Pentacles. It's a feeling of you find your wholeness within yourself, but now it's also overflowing out into the outside world. So you're finding, and you've been on this wonderful journey of, this wonderful, wonderful, connection that has allowed you to feel a magma